Buddy. Happy Sunday, everyone. Sorry I'm a little late. All right, let's light some sage. Everybody should have gotten their numbers. All right. Alexandria, I'm gonna look right now, my love. You got your number though, right? I think I saw your two questions. Let me see. Yeah, you got your two questions in one email, right? I got my angel number. I just dropped two questions in one email. Yeah, of course. That's exactly how you're supposed to do it. Perfect. No worries. Everybody should have gotten their hold on. Okay. Everybody should have gotten their number. Let me know if you didn't, please. Hey Astro, hey everybody. Okay. If you didn't get to ask any questions today, I'm definitely gonna be back on Tuesday. So first come, first serve. Y'all know how that goes. What other announcements? I was gonna run a promo because I told you that I got you guys that I was on vacation. I have one more week off. I was gonna do like the 15-minute pre-recording reading for 2222. I don't know if you guys remember that for Valentine's Day and for Christmas. Hey Mary. But I don't know. It's just that I think everybody's kind of enjoying these, so I'm gonna leave it as is. What I may do is add more options to these live readings. So you guys have more options there. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Rashida, of course. Now, don't forget, you guys, if you leave me a review for the products, I do give your question free. So it would be like a $9 question on here would be totally free. So go ahead and go write the review. Also, the manifestation oils are on sale. I'm gonna say something that I know my mother's going to kill me, but she wore one and she got hit on twice. She actually wore hers, like she took it in her bag and she was putting it on, and it was just crazy. Went to Vero Beach yesterday and she got hit on twice. She got hit on twice. She got a hit on twice by friends, and they were like, really seeing who she was gonna be interested in. It was just so funny. So she was like, wow, them oils. I'm like, it's your recipe. So of course, them oils. But yeah, so don't forget your manifestation oils. They're still on sale. All right, guys, let's get started. Hey, Joanne. Hold on for 1 second. Hold on, guys. All right, sorry. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Which one did she use? The Love? Because she's single. I was like, but we didn't have the intention on meeting anyone, of course, yesterday. Like we literally went to Vero Beach for this fair, for the Psychic Goddess Fair, and I went there, and it was crazy because I actually want to. I got the information to become a vendor, so I definitely want to do that. And yeah, so we went to a restaurant right after, and there was two guys there eating, like, what was it at that point? No, it was lunch. And they started talking to us, and I was like, okay. So they invited my mom to like a drink, and yeah. Yep. So let's see. Anywho, let's get started. Everybody, I sent you your numbers. Okay. All right, we're gonna start with number 111. 111. All right. I'm a Virgo and he's a Sagittarius. We have a daughter together. Is it time to move on? The number 111. Is it time to move on? Oh no, questions are closed. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Yes, questions are closed. Questions are closed. I'll be back on Tuesday. For 111. Queen of Wands reverse. Okay, should the Virgo move on from the Sagittarius? What's the advice here? King of Pentacles. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, Page of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So it is giving me like husband, right? Material. He could have gone cold towards you. Is it time? Ace of Wands in reverse. What's the advice for the Virgo? Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Hierophant, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands reverse, Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands. Let's see, Three of Swords. All right, Strength. So I do see some kind of heartbreak here, right? Some kind of like realization here in a family situation. I see the child. It's funny, it's just telling me everything. But why is there two people here? Who is this Queen of Cups? The Lovers, the Knight of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune, Empress. The Page of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. These two the same people? Nine of Pentacles, yes or no? Queen of Pentacles. What the hell? What's this Knight of Wands? King of Wands, the Moon, okay. And the Three of Cups. Three of Cups and the Moon. Nine of Cups. So I'm going to be honest with you, Three of Wands. I do see distance between you and him, whether it's, you know, emotional or it's literal distance, right? As far as like him moving out or whatever the case may be. I do feel he's going to come back towards you, but with the Temperance, this means like almost divine timing for me. Meaning he needs to heal, or he needs to kind of go through tower moments, okay, in order to realize something. So he needs to go through some kind of ending. I do see a third party situation. And yes, it is time to move on as per the advice, right? Because I asked again, Ace of Cups, yeah, Ten of Swords and Nine of Swords. I don't feel like right now this is going to bring any kind of emotional fulfillment for now. So is it time to move on for now? Yes, I do see him coming back for sure. I see other people here. Now, if it's not a third party, like another love interest, this could be someone else, you know, being in his ear or some kind of interference. This could be a mother figure, you know, this could maybe be money, work, career, whatever the case may be. It doesn't necessarily mean, but there's something that he's like more focused on. Okay. I do feel eventually he is going to want to work things out with you, but he's coming up as King of Wands, the Moon, and the Three of Cups. That's like secrets, third party, Nine of Cups, selfish, all about him. All right. So Ace of Wands in reverse, I feel like you guys will have a kind of like a false start. Two of Swords and Eight of Swords. Yeah, High Priestess, Nine of Wands, and the Star. I think your intuition is if you're asking, then you know exactly what to do. Yeah, and if you're asking this question literally, it's time to close out the cycle. Because I see a lot of insecurity, I see a lot of betrayal here. And close out the cycle meaning for now, okay? Meaning not to say this won't come back around, but he needs to go through things. He needs to kind of venture off on his own to go through his tower moment, divine intervention. Okay. So I don't know if he's dealing with someone, he needs to see that somebody may not be for him. I hope that resonates. All right. You got 111 manifestation. Incredible manifestation energies on tap. You already possess all the tools you need to follow your own path. This is a gentle reminder that you're not alone on that journey. The universe has your back. It's fully aware of your strengths and is encouraging you to move forward, to take steps needed to actualize your goals. Break free of those limiting lies and self-doubts. Your affirmation is, I am a magnet of all my desires. Oh, of course, my pleasure, love. You know what? I also want to say he also may just need to, and it's kind of sad, right? When things need to end in order to, it's like you need to, well, what is it? Until it's lost, you don't know what you had, right? But he may also need to miss you. Okay. Number 369. Okay. Past, present, whatever comes out. Okay. So channel message. Channel message for number 369. Number 369. You didn't get a number? Okay, after I'm done with this, I'll go back. Number 369. What's currently going on for number 369 in the present? What's going on in the present? The world. Ooh, okay. 10 of Pentacles. Number 369, present moments. Damn. Okay, 7 of Cups. And I don't know why I got the Fool in reverse. I'm going to take that back. Let's see. One more. Okay, High Priestess. Pisces, Virgo energy. And the Justice. Okay, Libra energy. 6 of Wands. There's a lot of success going on around you. Money, work, okay, the world. Yeah, the Star. Wow, a lot of accomplishments. You could have just went through some kind of drastic change. You could have just went through some kind of drastic change with the world and the Star. I don't know, it's giving me like a big move, a big promotion, a big upgrade. Maybe like a graduation, something that you did big here. Okay, work or something like that. Okay, the Tower. 9 of Cups. High Priestess and the Moon. Justice and a 5 of Cups, though. What is this? King of Swords. I feel you're being very focused on your success, but I do see a Tower moment when it comes to a home situation or a family situation. 7 of Cups, 9 of Cups. I see you getting a lot of attention, or there's a lot of like, how could I explain it? 7 of Cups and a 9 of Cups, like your dreams are coming true. Like you're having so many opportunities. So when it comes to your, I feel like your stability, things are moving in the right direction. But there's somebody here that's really upset or mad or jealous. What's this about? Judgment. Empress. There's some kind of interference here. I don't know if you're thinking about doing some kind of impulsive move. The Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. You're thinking about some kind of change here. This could have to do with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I have a lot of heavy Pisces, heavy Virgo energy. Scorpio, heavy Scorpio energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I mean, I have it all here other than Earth, I guess. Why is the 5 of Cups? 3 of Cups. I don't know if you or someone, you're holding on to the thought of some kind of reconciliation. It's like there's some kind of sadness here on wanting to balance things out with someone. But again, when it comes to your manifestations, to your success, to money, to stability, to business, shoot, you're moving forward just fine. But I feel like when it comes to the matters of the heart or a family situation, a friendship, this could be love, right? It's very general. I feel like there's some kind of sadness here because someone was very inconsistent. What's the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands? 9 of Wands. Page of Cups. You could have given someone a lot of chances here, but they ended up betraying you anyway. So there's still some kind of holding on to either hope or holding on to a possible reconciliation or holding on to, because reconciliation also means coming together to apologize, coming together to kind of clear the air. Doesn't mean that you want to get back with this person, but I feel like there's something about, I have powder all over me. There's something about holding on to an apology, like wanting an apology from someone. I feel like you're trying to be very strategic though, or you're trying to distract yourself currently from something, some kind of cycle that ended, some kind of interference. So what was the Tower and the 5 of Swords? 8 of Wands. I don't know if somebody communicated something to you. There was a Tower moment from that. Like, let's just say an example, if this is a love situation and there was some kind of interference in your relationship, a third party could have reached out to you or something.
But I feel like with the King of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, like you're trying to distract yourself from all this by focusing, which is good. You're transmuting that energy, right? Emperor, Ace of Cups, Page of Swords. What is this? Four of Cups. There could also be, again, with the attention, there could be people around you that wants your attention. But Four of Cups, I don't know if you don't see this, or you're not really interested, or you're rejecting people. You have a heavy connection here, Emperor, Empress. You're showing up as the Empress. Whoever it is that this situation, the tower moment is happening, is showing up as the King of Swords. But there's an Emperor here, okay, that wants your attention. Who is this? The Sun, Leo energy, Aries energy, heavy Leo. Why is the Five of Pentacles? Page of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Seven of Pentacles. This could be someone here that you may need a lot of time to consider. And we're going to see now with the future energy why. I don't feel like this is the same person from the past. This is someone new. So maybe you just need time now to kind of like, I'm not ready to move on or something like that. But this, I don't know, maybe let's see what's coming up. All right, so that's the present. It feels like love. It feels like love. Okay, so what's coming up in the near future in this situation? What's coming up in the near future in this situation? The Tower and the Hierophant. I don't know, were you married? And somebody was acting like a a little hoish? Let's see. What's coming up for number 369 then? What's coming up in this situation? Ten of Cups, Seven of Swords, Nine of Swords. What's coming up? What could she expect? What's coming up in this situation? King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Seven of Wands. Ten of Cups. Three of Wands. There's some kind of move here. Travel. Seven of Swords. The Sun wanted to come out. Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. Was somebody married? Like, did you find out maybe somebody was married? Or this could be side piece energy. Nine of Pentacles. King of Cups. Death. And the Seven of Wands. Eight of Swords. Three of Wands. And the Ten of Cups. Four of Swords. I see you waiting. The Seven of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Two of Swords. I see you being blocked off. Two of Wands. It's like almost a blocked off energy to move on. Nine of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Empress. There's a lot of fear here. Maybe in your stability, or I don't feel stability. It feels more of being single maybe. King of Cups and the Death. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. Seven of Cups. What's the Death? Tower. King of Pentacles. Yeah. And the Five of Swords. The World. I see you closing out this cycle for sure. Like completely. Nine of Cups. Tell me about the Nine of Cups, Seven of Swords, Two of Swords. The Fool. I see you being very closed off to having some kind of new beginning, period. Even with this person, the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Knight of Swords. What about that? I feel like you are going to get communication. There's a conversation coming up about healing things, or maybe to, kind of move to calmer waters with somebody. If you have children with this person, like it could be a conversation to be civil. Okay. I see you truly thinking about Six of Swords, Magician, Hermit. I do feel like this person is going to come back towards you. Emperor, Ace of Wands. You got a new... I feel like this person is definitely going to come towards you to try to work things out. But you seem very blocked off. I'm going to be quite honest. And if there's a lot of like confusion for you. Like stuff, I don't want... Like it's almost like you're like, you know what? Seven of Wands and the Eight of Swords. I don't want the delusion. I don't want the confusion. I don't want the bullshit, right? Judgment. You're making a final call in a situation. There's somebody else here that keeps showing up. This Emperor. Cancer energy, Chariot, Aries energy. Okay, there's a new beginning here with someone else. This cycle, I feel like you've already closed it. Who is this person? The Star, the Four of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. This person, I don't know. This is giving me goosebumps. This person is a whole daddy. Okay, I feel like this person definitely wants to be with you. You have a new love here. You have someone here. This looks very promising because you keep showing up as Empress. This is Emperor. Somebody here is about to change your whole world. Okay, I don't know if you're ready for this yet, because you're healing. That's fine. I do feel like I want to say the devil is coming back. Your past person is coming back. All right. But I feel like you see clearly now. Okay. I feel like you see clearly now. You may be a little back and forth about entertaining someone here. And I don't know if this is the person you have children with this person. Okay. If you have children with this person, this past person. But I feel like, I don't know if you do, this person could bring you some kind of drama. Or this person could bring you drama because you're connecting with someone else. I want to see who this Emperor is. I'm sorry. All right. I mean, that's what I kind of see. It's like, I feel like you're avoiding the past. You want to avoid the past by all costs. And I get that. I see why. Because you don't want the insecurity. You don't want the torment. You don't want to feel, right, insecure. You don't want to always be looking over your shoulder like, what's this person doing? Who is this Emperor that keeps showing up? Is this new love? Like, who is this person? This person is showing up like really heavy. Who's this person? Empress. This is a divine counterpart. This is your divine counterpart. Okay, tell me more about this beautiful person. The strength. Heavy Leo. Heavy fire sign. Libra, Taurus. Tell me about this person showing up in her energy. 3 of Wands. This person can live at a distance. 5 of Swords. The Moon and the 10 of Wands. Empress. The World. The Strength. The Devil. 3 of Wands. Death. Okay. I feel like this person is going to come in when you take that step. When you take that step forward. Emperor. I am? Okay. Please, guys, let me know, because I'm like, some of y'all, I don't really know most of you, right? Like, I don't think some of you guys are my clients, but others of you, I don't. Like, I read here and there and they're like channel messages. And I'm like, is this making sense? Okay, good. Okay, great. I feel like you do have some kind of happy connection here coming in. The Empress and the World, 5 of Pentacles. But see, I feel like because you're still healing. Who the hell is this? Who's this Emperor? 8 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Is this somebody new? Ace of Wands. Okay, good. Okay, why is this still showing up? Page of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Let me tell you something. You have a whole twin flame divine partner here coming in. Doesn't have to be a twin flame, right? It doesn't, because a lot of people don't resonate with that. But you may sabotage something. And I don't like to say sabotage it, because it's like, well, it's not like, if you're not ready, you're just not ready. But I'm going to be quite honest. You even entertain the past person. What I see here, you're going to end up disappointed. It's just going to end up, you're going to feel breadcrumbs. Okay. I feel like there's a big third party energy with this person. Okay. And it's almost like, try to avoid them, because I feel like you're going to end up upset, end up, back in the same place, especially if you're healing. I always say, it's like you already took 10 steps forward. I feel like with this person, you're going to take 15 back. Now, I'm not the type to like hate on people coming back around, but definitely not in this energy I'm seeing. I do believe in people trying to change. I believe in second chances. I'm with you. I'm a woman too. I know you're the only person in your shoes. Okay. When I was with, the devil, nobody could have told me anything. Right. But what I'm trying to say to you is that I feel like you're going to be so blocked off, this Emperor. And I do feel it's new love. Like, the divine is like, I'm confirming it for you like 3-4 times. This person is like, wow. This is daddy energy. Okay.
I mean, you better let us know who this is when you meet this person. I want to pull this now. Do I? You know what? It's funny because my daughter was like pulling my cards down, and I have this by my like spiritual table, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna put it over here so she doesn't touch it. So it must have been for a reason, other than she touching it. All right, what is the energy? What's the energy between? I want to know between 369 and this Emperor. I'm ready for daddy. Girl, you better be. Because you better not block this off. Union, chaser, and cycle. See, there could be a situation where you're stuck in some kind of cycle with the past person. I do see you closing it out. So this person is going to try to come and chase you. And I feel like with union, I mean, you know, twin flames. Damn. Look, I'm telling you, this is like a twin flame situation. Family. You and this person could definitely have children. Union. Like your time has come kind of energy. A rise above and karmic partner. So you need to rise above some kind of karmic partner. Chaser. Marriage. This person I'm telling you, this person is coming in heavy. Cycles. Separation. So there's a cycle that you're separating from. Twin flames. The runner. This is you. Family and deception. Deception and family. Outcome. Summer and creativity. So something could have happened around the summertime. I also feel like, you know, you could be avoiding someone because of past pain, right? Fresh start. You see masculine and sacred space. Girl, there's something about you manifesting sacred space. Okay. It speaks about altar prayer, candles, commune with our own divinity. Okay. There's something like that. Soulmate, fertility. Girl, you got heavy pregnancy too. Romance, fifth dimension. You and someone are going to be like this. You see how I'm tapped into you? That's how this, you know. Yeah. There could be something very strong about orange. I've been seeing this everywhere in your reading, you know, in your card, orange. I kept looking at the book, orange. And then look, fertility. These are like oranges, I'm assuming, or whatever's growing on that tree. There could be something very heavy with orange, the color orange or oranges. Or maybe it's the sunshine state or this, you know, I mean, whatever state is orange. I think it's Florida. I think Georgia's peach. I don't know. Something like that. All right. Yeah, we all want that. Well, I got mine, but I'm gonna need you to come back and be like, he's here. And then we're gonna be like, don't you dare sabotage that. All right. 369. Your angels are swooping in and sending you this loving message. You are needed and your gifts are priceless. You are the only person walking the unique path that is your life. Yes, you are the only one who can realize your goals. Associated with unconditional love and kindness, this number is a reminder that of your role as a light worker. Use your natural talent to create beauty, to encourage compassion. Your affirmation, I'm meant to live a magical life. Girl, I feel like that's where you're heading. Of course. Yes. We all want you to share, girl. Please. And congratulations from now. All right. And anyways, whatever's meant for you will be for you. If you're not ready, don't worry. Don't force it. All right. Dorothy, did Dorothy get her number? Oh yeah, I think she did. She did get a number. Did she get a number? Dorothy, did you get your number? Oh, you did. Okay. Okay. All right, cool. All right, number 1414. Number 1414. In the last live, you talked about how my dreams are prophetic, and because it's about bad things, it can put me in a negative space and I run from it, which is true. My dreams are hard to swallow sometimes because they're about death, disasters, betrayal, and psychic attacks. They're often and sometimes I have to interpret what I'm seeing. So with that being said, my question is, what am I supposed to do with this and how often? How do I know what I'm supposed to do about something I have no control over? Girl, that's a good ass. That's good. That's a good question. All right, Spirit, talk to me because I have no idea. Talk to me. What's the advice on this? What is the advice on this? What was your number? 1414. Okay, let me put it here. What's the advice? What is the advice? The devil. 301. See? That's you literally. Yes, the devil. What? The devil, the high priestess, and the 301s. You're literally foreseeing, like, with the devil, negative events, or with the high priestess, you are the high priestess. 7 of Wands. See, that's you blocking it. I mean, let's see. What's the advice though? What is the advice? I don't know. Well, the first thing that came to my mind just now was transmuting. Ace of Wands. Yeah, transmuting. Transmuting. What's the advice? Oh, dang. Magician, Page of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. This is going to be something that you have to slowly tap into. Slowly but surely tap into it. The Devil. 2 of Wands. Yeah. The Star. Hangman. Tower. Magician. 4 of Pentacles. I feel like this is something that not only are you going to slowly but surely tap into, okay? But with the Tower, Ace of Wands, 5 of Cups. Yay, yay. You know what's the crazy part? You can make so much money off of this. All right. With your High Priestess Judgment, once you accept your gifts and the Moon, I'm going to get to that question in a second. King of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. There's a lot of money in this. There's a lot of money in this. And this is definitely something I feel that is going to need time and patience in how to translate. Not just how to translate your dreams, but how to translate it to people. Does that make sense? My mouth got so dry just now. So it maybe has to do not with just, right? Because you say you dream. Oh, so you dream something negative. It's not easy to just, right, word vomit that out to someone because that's scary, right? But I definitely do feel that you can start off with like forewarning. I'm going to give you an example. I don't talk about, you can give an example to please translate to people. Okay. That's funny that you say that, right? As soon as I said, I'm going to give you an example of what I mean by that. If you notice on my readings, I'm like, don't ask me health or death questions. I'm not God. Okay. I'm not God. I will never pretend to be. Absolutely not. And I can't even start to begin to explain like my gift. Sometimes people are like, damn, how I just don't know. And I guess the same for you. But what I will tell you this is that when I do see health when I'm doing a reading, I do forewarn, and I will in the health part. Do I see death? When people ask me, I've seen it twice. I remember, and I'm going to give you an example. I remember this one client, her father was very ill, and she asked me, is he going to die? And I'm like, well, I don't do death questions. And when I pulled the spread and I saw what I saw, and I will never forget the cards together. And again, tarot and your dreams, right? Well, not your dreams. Your dreams are much more personal, but with tarot, it's also a matter of perception and a matter of, for me, when I'm reading the cards, yes, each card has its meaning, but to me, it's the combination. To me, is what I feel, the intuitive part. I saw the death card, which is just, it's a rebirth. But next to the death, I saw temperance, which is an angel. So I said to her, I said, I will tell you this. I do feel like you're going to have to prepare yourself. The timeline, I don't know. So that's what I mean with translating to people. So if you get into the spiritual world, if you get into the tarot, however it is that you want to do the practitioner part of it, the practices, right? Let's just say it's you have a dream about me and you're like, I don't know, you dreamt something. And I'm like, well, tell me. And you're like, maybe there's something that you need to avoid. It's like giving that person steps, right? Because with these kind of things, until you become much more until that's why I said it's going to be a process for you. It's going to be very slowly but surely. See, Knight of Pentacles is very slow energy, because I don't know if your dreams are like, okay, well, you dream this happened and that exact same thing happened. No, maybe your dreams can be symbolic. Maybe your dreams, you could help people avoid certain things. Like what? Maybe you can tell me one day, you know what? Instead of, make sure that you're looking both ways when you cross the street. Be more attentive, be more, you get what I mean? Maybe you can do it that way, not just tell them, listen, you cross the street, you're gonna die, bitch. Be like, no, I see maybe something happening with you crossing the street. Make sure that these days, in the next few days, you become more attentive, something like that. Does that make sense? That's what I see here, because I do see, like, you probably get like the Five of Cups in the Tower, like boom, like these images or these dreams, and they're just so scary. Maybe you could help people avoid certain things. I don't feel like death is inevitable, but maybe a cold is, or maybe sickness can be, right? Those things are definitely, we could take precaution. So again, I'm going to give you my example. When I see, I don't talk about death, I don't talk about health, but if I see something with health, I'm like, hey, I do see you being in bed for the, coming up, maybe a cold or something. Make sure you're reading up on your, your immune system. Make sure that, you're X, Y, and Z, maybe a blood pressure issue. Listen, I know some of my clients had strokes before, a blood pressure issue. Listen, those, these stresses are not going to help you. I see you can possibly relapse. You know what I mean? That's what yes, that makes sense. So that's where I see you going with this. Now, as far as how you're going to translate your dream, that's on you. Whether you do tarot, whether you do, I don't know how deep, is it random dreams that you get? That's why I say it's a slow process, because what are you connecting with? Who are you connecting it with? Are these dreams can be translated into tarot? And that part, it's the part that you would have to figure out how do you want to translate them if you want to go that route. Because I will tell you this. There's certain doors I personally would not open. What I do is very energetic. I always say that. I always try to keep it that way. I do play it safe. And I have a lot of criticism from other spiritual people that are like, listen, your gifts are beyond. And I'm like, I'm sure they are, but do you want to go into that? And if it's something that you want to do because it is for the greater good, go into it with ease. Don't stress yourself over it. You can start with, maybe you have a dream about a close friend of yours, and you can use it as a preventative. You can use it as advice. You can use that, and also realize the biggest thing here is realize you're not going to be able to prevent the inevitable, if that makes sense, right? Because again, we're not God. So I hope that answers your question. Yeah. Well, yes, it does. It does. I don't know what field are you in, but like for the people that are in the medical field, we go through that all the time. That's another kind of spiritual or light work, right? But you have to have a balance and come to terms that, yeah, you're given this gift. And that's what I'm saying. Do you even want to go that route? That's something that you need to think about. You're not, we're not God. That's the first thing. As long as you have that, I don't know what you believe in. You can believe in Buddha, whatever, the universe. We're not. We're just kind of like, yeah, sit with it. Exactly. 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 Okay. Number 1414. And I just got a headache like here. So I don't know.
just know that when you're tapping into different things, you could also, because I sometimes feel, especially like my clients, when they hop on live, I can feel their pain, you know, I can feel their emotion. And you also need to know how to balance that, because I'm still learning how to do that, how to cover yourself from all that. Because at times, even when I come on live and I do those readings, once I go to bed, I'm like drained, you know. So adventure awaits. You're getting ready to embark on a brand new journey, bringing exciting experiences for the better or for the worse. Look at that. You'll be prepared to take on these potentially hectic times if you keep the idea of going with the flow in mind. Leaving your comfort zone is much more palatable when you stay flexible and open to learning. You never know, you might love where you end up. Your affirmation: I don't stress about things. I don't stress about things. I don't stress about things. Oh, I don't stress about how things will turn out. I'm sorry. I'm still channeling some of your messages. Okay. Yeah, I do. I do. Because that's why I was very cautious in what I was saying. So, all right. All right. Number 272. Hey, boo. Oh, I'm so happy you are. All right. General read on whatever comes out. That is the most important for my Pisces to know right now. Okay. I got you. I'm not called to that deck today. Let me just look around to see. I'm not called to that deck today. I'm actually called to this one. The reason I'm called to this one for everybody's reading today is because I got this from like a very witchy person, like somebody very spiritual, just a simple writer deck. I started out with one. I never used it again. And I got it from her. And I'm like, damn, I don't know. I believe in some powers, right? And look, High Priestess. That's crazy. There you go. All right. What's the most important for my Pisces to know right now? What is the most important for my Pisces to know right now? The Lovers. You always get these love reads. 8 of Cups. Oh, Lord. Knight of Wands. Ace of Wands. Okay. And the 6 of Cups. Empress. The Lovers. I do want to say there's a lot of pregnancy energy here, boo. So, I don't know. The Lovers. Queen of Cups. Knight of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. 7 of Wands. Ace of Wands. The Hangman. And the 6 of Cups. The Chariot. Got another one. 5 of Swords. I see you wanting to block someone out here. Judgment. The Lovers and the 8 of Cups. Somebody wants to rush back towards you to talk, to work things out. With the King of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, offer you some kind of stability. This could have been someone that was very in and out. Yeah, they want to come towards you. 6 of Pentacles to give to this. Tower. What's the Tower? Page of Cups. This is going to be some kind of unexpected situation here. I feel like it's like the father of your children if you have children. Okay. King of Pentacles. There's 2 people here. Somebody here. This could be turning out into an argument. There's a change in status. What? What's the King of Pentacles? 9 of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups. Is this and this the same person? The Fool. Death. Page of Wands. Yes, I feel like they're the same person. Okay. So what is the change here? The Wheel of Fortune? The Devil. What's the Devil and the Wheel of Fortune? 2 of Swords. What's that about? The Star. Here's the thing, boo. Here's the thing. Oh, I'm getting the same energy from you. I think you got the reunion the last time, because I feel like you and somebody was in a karmic cycle, but I feel like you guys could actually end up being out of one. If you're not talking to this person, I feel like there's something is being illuminated for this person. Something is going to be revealed. Like there's some kind of internal work here with this person. This is the same reading. I feel like someone here is changing. It's like I said, changing status. Somebody here is changing. What's going on with this person? The Four of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Cups. High Priestess, Ace of Cups. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Somebody's realizing you are it. You are the one. They can't do better. You're it. You're it. That's my divine feminine. She's everything I want, everything I love. Okay. It's the same energy. Okay. I'm going to pull those other cards to see what's going on between you and this person, because I'm getting the same. I feel like you got the twin flame reconciliation, that beautiful ass energy the last time that I was like, damn. Is there anything else? Is there any advice for my Pisces in this situation? Is there any advice for my Pisces in this situation? I want to say this is the same exact reading. So let's see. Is there any advice for my Pisces in this situation? Four of Swords. Knight of Wands. I don't know why I keep getting baby energy. Three of Cups. Oh gosh. Knight of Swords. Ace of Cups and the Chariot. Four of Swords. Three of Swords. Five of Swords. Page of Wands. Page of Pentacles. High Priestess. What's this? Two of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. There's something changing. There's something changing. What's her advice though? Page of Swords, Hermit, and the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Make sure that you're using intuition and you're not using fear. And you're thinking logically. There's something about you being logical here. Nine of Cups, Nine of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. What's the advice on that? The Sun, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. You know, I mean, the advice is allow yourself to be loved. Nine of Cups, Nine of Wands, Knight of Swords. I feel like somebody's not going to give up. And I feel like that's what I told you last time. Like there's something here with action speaks louder than words. Have this person work for it if this is what you want. Why do I keep feeling like tripping? What's currently going on between my Pisces and this twin flame situation? This person, I mean, I don't want to say it's your twin flame, but however you resonate with it, right? I'm not trying to force that term on anybody. What's currently going on between the Pisces and this person? I'll read it in 1 second. I'll be right there. So you got feminine, inner child, your divine feminine, your divine feminine, you seeking her twin or soulmate, inner child, playful, happy ending, marriage. What? Deception. Split energy. Okay, let's see. Feminine. What's the feminine? Self-worth. So that's what I feel you're in. You're in some kind of self-worth, some kind of confidence. That's Empress energy for sure. Inner child, free will. Marriage, fear, deception, fresh start, split energy, balance. What the fuck? How is it that you got split energy and balance? That gives me like such a split energy and balance, mystery, masculine, memories. What is this? Alone. So it's like you want to be alone. You don't want, this could have triggered your abandonment issues, inner child and free will, crossroads. What's the inner child and free will, crossroads? Ego. Yeah, marriage and fear, runner. So somebody here was like scared of commitment, deception, and fresh start. Observe. Yep. So it's the same energy. It's like somebody that was was like scared of commitment or the runner in the situation, it's coming back around. And there's something here about you observing, right? It's like that's the insecurity within you. Like, I want to see what you're gonna do, right? Show me better than you can tell me. What's going on with the masculine energy? Blessings, karmic partner, and big goals. Karmic partner, perception, transformation, and compromise. I don't know if this person had someone else. And if they didn't, and you were in a karmic energy with this twin flame or with this person, I feel like there's some kind of transformation, regardless. Whatever that they were dealing with or whatever was going on is changing them regardless. There's something about, this person transforming. How? Forgive, healing, and stuck. Material world. So this person can be very shallow, or they could have thought the grass was greener, or they could have, been really heavy on money. Ascend. See, this person is ascending. I'm telling you, receiving union, fifth dimension journal release. Okay. If you have a question right now, if you're seeing me, okay, if you think about a question right now, your answer is yes. There's some kind of awakening here for this person. All right. I mean, you have the same energy. If you want something else, we're going to have to switch up that question, because I feel like the divine is going to keep, hammering that into your readings. I'm sorry. That's your reading. What was your number? I'm going to read the comments in a second. Hold on. Let's see. I just sent an email. I forgot to say, okay, sounds good. I think, Doris, are you going to continue to do? Of course, yes, I am. It's just I took a little break. I was like in bed all day. I'm going to try to finish them tomorrow for sure. All right, 272. Are you living a purpose-driven life? Your angels are urging you to take control of your narrative. Embrace your goals. Dream big. You should never diminish your light for anyone or anything. Side note, dreams are absolutely essential to a purposeful life, but you are the action to take. But so are the actions to take to achieve them. Yes, challenges will crop up. Yes, fear and doubt are very human, but so are optimism and hope. Which will you choose? Affirmation. Everything is always working out in my favor. Confidence. Bam. I love that. Okay. Number 717. I need water. All right. 717. Okay. Whatever comes out for 717. Whatever comes out for 717. Don't forget to hit the like button, please, and thank you. $717. Whatever comes out. Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, King of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. Queen of Cups, Six of Wands, Three of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, money's getting good. Money's going to get good. Okay. Eight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and High Priestess. I feel like while there's something about, you and your twin is here. I feel like while you are going to be entering a whole abundant energy, somebody's going to enter some kind of restriction. Okay. King of Cups, Four of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, some kind of burdens. Nine of Swords. What's the anxiety about? Page of Cups, Seven of Cups, and the Strength. You may start feeling like, there's going to become like a little drought in the love department. You may start feeling like, these options are non-successful. Okay. Three of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. What's the Six of Pentacles, Three of Swords? This could also be a time for you right now to start addressing a lot of inner work. on whatever, whoever it is. Doesn't have to be like your twin or anything like that. This is just like a time where, you know, you need to really look into some kind of inner work. Okay. So it's almost like you may start feeling like the divine is putting you in some kind of lonely path. And right now, because it's supposed to be focused on you, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, lessons learned, some kind of shift in perception. Yeah, Nine of Wands. All right. Page of Swords. I don't know why your twin is here in your reading like this, but he's going to be struggling. All right. What's the Page of Swords, Seven of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, High Priestess, the Justice, the Three of Cups, and the Nine of Cups? What's that about? King of Wands, King of Pentacles, and Queen of Swords. I feel like you may go through a little drought coming up when it comes to the love department, but then boom, you got some kind of balance coming in. Then you have some kind of balance coming in. All right. I see like it's going to be raining men again. Hallelujah. And Nine of Cups, I feel like you're going to like these options. So the path right now, it may be a little lonely coming up, but it's because right now, all these pentacles, maybe there's some kind of things you need to start focusing on, like your finances, your money. I do see something here about working somebody. Let's see. What was that about? Hold on. What's the Eight of Pentacles and all that? What was the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Wands and that? Is there anything about this work situation with that guy? What? Emperor, Six of Swords, Ten of Wands, Two of Swords. He's blacked off. Okay. Tower. I think I told you about this person, right? This person it could be going through a divorce, or he's blocked off. He could have gotten cheated on or something like that. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. He's working on himself. Anything coming up between him and her? Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Devil. You're gonna start realizing. I don't know why I went this way, that way on your reading, but I don't know. It came up. You're gonna start realizing that he's still attached to something, or there's something not right about him. He's very blocked off. All right, channel message for my twin. I had to ask. I'm nosy, Megan. That's still your attachment, girl. You know that, but that's okay. I get it. All right, channel from my channel message from her twin. Anything that he got to say. You know what? Let's go here. Let's go. Where is that? Where's that deck? I have my pajamas on, so don't judge. Nope. Here we go. Is it this one? I think so. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I got up, I showered, and I came on live. Like, it was one of those days where I was like, you know what? I don't know if you guys like feel guilty when you're in bed all day. I try not to do that to myself. I was working on some things, but I was in bed watching movies with my mom and my husband. I wanted to come on live, but you know, I just want a day to just be in bed all day. And kids about to go to school again, so I'm gonna have to wake up early anyway on my vacation. So, all right, channel message from the twin. Channel message. I have too much to lose. We don't share the same values. I'm not available. Okay, we're gonna look deep. Don't worry. We're gonna look into this. Like, what the hell? I want to be more than friends. I have too much to lose. I wonder how you feel. We don't share the same values. I can't reach out. I'm not available. I know you don't feel the same. I want to be more than friends. I would do it all again. Why I don't have too much to lose? I have too much to lose. I trusted you. Why I have too much to lose? I wish we could go back. He's insecure about something. We don't share the same values. I feel so drawn to you. He's giving me Knight of Wands energy. He's pissing me off again. Why is he not available? He got too much to lose. Why is he not available? Empress in reverse. Page of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. He could be talking to somebody again. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Okay, he could be talking to somebody again. Who? Nine of Wands, somebody he hasn't let go with, just judgment. He could want another chance. Knight of Cups, the Sun, King of Pentacles. This could be, I guess, the person he was married to or his baby mama. Why he can't reach out? Eight of Swords, Two of Wands, Tower. What's that about? Knight of Wands. Yeah, Emperor, Four of Swords. He could be thinking about working something out with somebody, changing some kind of closed cycle. And he also is thinking about you and somebody else that burdens him. Who is this King of Wands? The Strength, some kind of Leo energy. Someone here that he feels you're talking to. Is he dealing with anybody right now? The twin? Four of Cups, the Devil, and the Six of Swords. What's that about? Eight of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Seven of Peace. I think he's thinking about moving back in, like, in an energy with somebody. He's thinking about talking to somebody. I don't feel like he could be talking to somebody right now, but I feel like there's definitely the thought. And I feel like also he feels like, you know, I don't know, he feels like you're talking to somebody too. Yeah. Astro, be careful about driving this week. I don't know, I just heard something outside and I just felt the need to tell you that. Nothing scary, just, you know, be on your P's and Q's. Okay. On my spiritual gifts, intuition is getting better. I've been more active in prayer and talking to my angels. Thank you. Tell me about the spiritual gifts and her intuition. The Devil, the Death. Wow. Okay. I don't know what that's about. Okay. I feel like you're going through a very big transition. Let's see. One at a time, please. Her spiritual gifts. Her intuition. Tell me about that. Justice. Nine of Swords. Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Strength. Justice. What? I don't know if this has anything to do. You got look at your chart and like see what placement, what houses you're Leo in. That may be something strong fire. What house is your Leo if you have Leo in your chart? Yeah, you are definitely going through a big transformation when it comes to your spiritual gifts. Yeah, you see the Magician. Big on the manifestation around this time. So, you know, Nine of Swords, yeah, Five of Wands, Nine of Wands. But why is this here? Nine of Swords, Five of Wands. What's that? Emperor. Six of Cups. What does it have to do with her gifts, though? Three of Wands, the Moon. You may start dreaming about people. I mean, this is giving me the Emperor. You could start dreaming about somebody here. And it's much more foresight. You could have like vivid dreams. And I think you told me that the other day, no? You could be having vivid dreams about somebody. And it's because they can be going through something. So that may have to do also. Yeah. Wow. I just saw this. Four of Swords. Page of Swords. In your dreams, things could be revealing yourself. Seventh house in Leo. Seventh house in Leo is what? Love? Is relationships? Okay. I don't know why I got that. That was random. But your dreams can be definitely like heightening, okay? Or they could become much vivid. And regarding specific people, especially your exes or something like that. And this, I don't know, there could be something about foresight about somebody going through something. So what about these spiritual gifts? Two of Wands, the Fool, and the Two of Swords. What's Two of Swords? The Hangman, the Four of Pentacles, and the Tower. What is this about? The Nine of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like you doubt them a lot, though. That's what's holding you back. What's the blockage here? Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. You may feel like, you know, am I right about this? Is this clear? Like you're doubting it. So I feel like that may have you blocked off. Okay, what's her advice? Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the High Priestess. Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords. Chariot. Move away from doubt, from deception. There's healing, you know, involved in all this. You are showing up as the High Priestess. High Priestess? Yeah, the Star. Become more confident. But it's something like, I don't know, you doubt it a lot, right? Give it time. Be patient. But why is it Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords, Chariot? I feel like you're still holding on to something, some kind of betrayal, Astro. That's what you need to move away from, because there's some kind of blockage here. And it's giving me some kind of doubt. Okay? It's giving me doubt. I don't know. There's some kind of like negative thing here that you need to just, and I can't just, you know, it's kind of messed up to just say just free yourself from it, but that could definitely be blocking out some of your spiritual gifts. You have them for sure. They are getting better. But as they're becoming more, like they're revealing itself to you, you become much more doubtful of it, right? Which that happens, obviously. I'm like itchy every freaking where. I don't know why. I don't know why that happens. I need to find out. Why do I get so itchy? All right. Oh, your number. Wait. You got 717, right? Bravery. You got bravery. Have you been questioning whether you have you been questioning whether you've been heading in the right direction? If you're following your intuition, the universe answers to that is a emphasis on yes. You will never be sent something you don't have the capacity to handle. Those challenges you never know until you get to the other side exactly what they're guiding you towards. Face down your fears with trust in your heart. Your affirmation, everywhere I go, prosper. That's crazy. We just talked about that. Okay. Number 2255, 2255. Did I? Okay. 2255. You're a white bruja? Really? I thought I was a green bruja. Okay. What's coming up for me in the month of April? What's coming up for number 2255 in the month of April? Six of Cups. Oh, Lord. I don't know why I want to say that. Oh, Lord. I just saw the Temperance. Did I just see the Temperance? Yep, the Temperance. Green, white. I like that. Those are my favorite colors, too. Seven of Swords. Green and white are my favorite colors, too. Well, white is not a color, but, you know, two more. What's coming up for her in the month of April? Three of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Six of Cups. Two of Swords. Temperance. Magician. Nice. Seven of Swords. Emperor. The World. Okay, girl. I see you closing out a cycle. You may have an upcoming trip or move. There's some kind of travel here, okay? Whether it's a trip or move. Wow, the Empress and the High Priestess. This is giving me that you're learning lessons, that you're entering a whole different dynamic here. This is you being very much in love with yourself. This is you being in a very, you know, high maintenance energy. High maintenance not when it comes to materialism. High maintenance when it comes to you and your peace and your sanity and your well-being. Two of Swords and the Six of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be... What's the Two of Swords? Is this her having the competition? What? Girl, you may have some kind of option here that you're blocking off. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have someone here coming towards you in love, but you're blocked off. Temperance and the Magician. Queen of Wands. I see you manifesting a lot. Like truly putting in the work, like lighting candles. Hopefully you're getting your manifestation oils, but doing whatever it is that you know,
lighting candles. I see you, there's a lot of action, not just thoughts and affirmations through your mouth, but actually putting things together, recipes or lighting candles or whatever it is that you're doing. And it's working for you. Tell me about that. 9 of Swords, 8 of Cups. Yeah, 7 of Cups. You're definitely going to be stepping into different possibilities here. Okay, and this could be definitely manifesting someone from your past, like some kind of apology, something about a Capricorn here. Something about the 7 of Swords and the Emperor, the Fool. I feel like you're definitely going to be fooling yourselves from a cheater. 3 of Wands in the World, 9 of Pentacles. I see you being a very much more confident energy. Okay, Knight of Cups and a 9 of Wands. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. Tell me about that. Ace of Wands, 6 of Swords, and the 7 of Wands. I see you blocking out your ex that may be trying to come back to breadcrumb you. Okay, anything else? Ace of Pentacles, Death, and the Knight of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. There may be some kind of money coming in that's going to be very transformative for you, something that's happening very quickly. Ace of Cups, King of Swords, and the King of Cups. Girl, you have options. Who in the world are all these people? You got the King of Wands, okay? You got the King of Swords and the King of Cups. You need to tell us, because what you keeping from us? You got new love coming in here. This could be an air sign like yourself or a water sign. Tell me about this. Yeah, Page of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. But you're going to be in limbo because you're like, I don't know. Because you're thinking about the Capricorn. All right. But you may not, you may just be in limbo, not knowing if you really want, or you're really ready, right? If you're ready to commit. Ace of Swords. Yeah. Ace of Swords. Judgment. And the 6 of Wands. I feel like you're going to be in limbo because you're like, damn, should I give the ex a chance? You have options here. Anything else for April? 9 of Cups, the Tower, and the Knight of Pentacles. The Tower, 10 of Swords. What's that about? Be careful. 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. Does this work? Wheel of Fortune. There may be some changes at work, okay? That's going to leave you a little bit disappointed. There may be some drama. There may be something coming up at work that you need to be careful about. There could even be like a car situation for April. But 3 of Pentacles, a Star, I feel like you overcome it regardless. There may just be some ups and downs when it comes to work and when it comes to like a car situation. Okay, but there's a lot of things you're manifesting here. All right. I see magic here too. And that could definitely just be your manifestations. Just be careful what you're manifesting, okay? Be careful what you're asking. Be very specific. FYI, be very specific in your manifestations. Well, be careful to stay away from work drama because, you know, not to scare you, but there could be some kind of upheaval coming up from that. Okay. Things may have been feeling a little out of whack lately. Balance is key at this point in your life. You will need to put in the work now to set yourself up for success in the future. Take the initiative and make some positive changes in your life. Evaluate whether the focus should be on a physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual level and shake things up. Affirmations. I make space for myself and my needs. And you got the butterfly here. So there's definitely transformation and there's self-love, you see? That's exactly what I was getting. All right, number 427. Number 427. Channel present and future. Okay. What's currently going on for number 427 in the present moment? At the present moment. 427. Eight of Pentacles.
Page of Swords, Tower, Eight of Wands, Queen of Cups. I saw something else. No. Okay, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, heavy Scorpio. Eight of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Page of Swords. Temperance. The Tower. The Fool. Nice. Okay. Eight of Wands. Nope. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands and the World. Queen of Cups. Six of Swords. I see things move into calmer waters in a possible love situation after a tower moment. Eight of Swords and the, Judgment. I see you making amends with somebody here. Somebody coming back into your energy. Page of Swords and the Temperance to your Pentacles. There's a lot of lessons learned here too. Tell me about the Ace of Cups, Judgment. Knight of Wands. Yeah, I see somebody returning. Okay. I feel like there's lessons learned here. Three of Pentacles, Temperance. Somebody wants to balance things out. You want to balance things out with somebody. The Tower and the Fool. The Seven of Swords. Free yourself from some kind of negative energy. This could be, sneaky, lying, cheating. What's that? What's the Seven of Swords, Tower, the Fool, the Devil, the Empress, and the Five of Cups? Somebody could be in a lot of sadness and regret. Or let me say this. I feel like somebody's trying to do this. Okay. I don't know if you've taken them back as yet. I feel like somebody doesn't want to let you go. With the Devil and the Empress, somebody feels like they've learned some kind of lesson. Somebody's a little bit obsessed with you too. Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Somebody puts you up on some kind of pedestal and they're refusing to let you go. Queen of Cups and the Six of Swords, Ten of Wands. But Six of Cups, Five of Wands. I feel like, what is the feelings here from 427? The King of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. I feel you being a very logical approach to it. I feel you holding back. Definitely trying to move past some kind of heartbreak, some kind of betrayal. Okay, I feel like you feel moving back into this situation is very burdensome. There's a lot of hidden energy, maybe competition, maybe lies, insecurities. So moving backwards for you is like a burden. Two of Pentacles, yeah, Nine of Cups. You're also trying to follow your intuition, whether or not this is even wish fulfillment. Is this really what I want? Is this what what I wanted all this time? Queen of Wands, Emperor, heavy Aries energy, Magician, Six of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to manifest something else. I feel, or like you know exactly what you want. Okay, heavy Aries energy. But you know what you want, and you want something successful. Okay, you want maybe commitment. You want something that's going to be longevity. You want an emperor. You want someone to level up, pretty much, or somebody's that's on your vibration. I feel like you're also manifesting a lot of success here for you. This could be a promotion coming up for you too, or something very successful. There's something here about somebody being in the limelight or somebody getting a lot of attention. Somebody's very popular. Somebody's very, it's almost like celebrity status. Ten of Pentacles, a lot of finances here, a lot of success around you. So I feel like you're doing a lot of work on yourself, and this is why somebody's trying to come back into your energy. Not to say materialistically, I'm just saying this is what you attract this way. There could have been a lot of mental health at play here. Let me rephrase that. There could have been a lot of mental games here at play, or maybe you overthinking, a lot of stress around this. A lot of like, this person could have put you in a very negative space. There's something here about a marriage. Wow, High Priestess and a Hierophant came out side by side. I don't know if you believe in twin flame energy, or you are married or something like that. Emperor, Empress, Hierophant. Wow, I just saw that. Okay. Let's see what's coming up for you. It feels like love. All right. It feels like love. We're talking about love. What's coming up? What's coming up in this situation? What's coming up? What's coming up in this situation? Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you're putting in a lot of work here. Magician, especially on your manifestations. You're putting in a lot of work when it comes to you and, doing right. or doing right by you. And see, by doing this, you're actually calling this person back in, Four of Swords, whether it's consciously or unconsciously. Be careful of upcoming loss of money, okay? Some kind of maybe unexpected expense or something like that. All right. I feel like somebody's definitely trying to take actions to work things out with you. Eight of Wands. Yeah. They're trying to manifest some kind of new beginning, forward movement. But see, you're anxious about this offer. You're anxious about this offer. Knight of Wands, Strengths, heavy Leo, the heavy fire sign. Knight of Wands, Gemini energy too. Aquarius, Sagittarius. Knight of Wands, Strength, and Four of Wands, Lovers. What about the Knight of Wands? Six of Wands. Somebody could be very egotistical. Somebody could like, what's the Four of Wands? The Moon. Yeah, somebody could lack some kind of like commitment. And that's why you're like, I don't know about all that. Three of Swords. Yeah. You're like, I don't know about taking this apology or taking this person up on their offer because, you know, are they going to put me back in the same place? Are they going to do the same thing? So what's coming up between these two people? The Page of Pentacles, the Three of Cups. Oh, and the Queen of Cups. Okay. Is this the Tower, the High Priestess, and the Wheel of Fortune? The Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups. Who's her? Seven of Wands. So what's going up? What? Temperance, Two of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Hermit. You may, yes, boo. Sorry. I'll be back on Tuesday, though. And I always post on my community board, FYI, when I'm coming on. You may end up entertaining this for a little while. I'm going to be quite honest. But with the Tower, the High Priestess, and the Wheel of Fortune, I don't know. It's like your intuition here goes into high mode. You may end up ghosting this person. Okay, and I feel is like, what's the Ace of Cups? Hierophant. What is this? The King of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. Yeah, this person, the tables may turn here, and you may end up like, nah, I can't do this anymore. But I see us moving into a beautiful energy. So what is the issue? I don't understand. So what is the issue? The Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. You start almost like panicking and you run the opposite direction. But it's almost like, you know, this situation still maybe needs time to heal. And somebody may still need some time to ascend or heal or something like that. But heavy twin flame energy, and if you don't resonate with the term, don't force it. Heavy spiritual connection. So this definitely, you know, I feel that there may be a tower moment, like some kind of divine, like it's almost like you entertain this for a little bit, but then divine intervention comes in. It's like there may be a separation here. And it's only for this situation, if you want it to become stronger again, to come back really how it should. So maybe this person is coming in too prematurely, or maybe the union is too premature right now. I hope this made sense. Okay. What else is coming up? 427. Family, fertility, one day, same day, somewhere, another time. Okay. There's a lot of growth around you. I do want to say that. I see you being very focused. I do want to say, don't let anybody put you back into a negative space to where you forget yourself. Don't let anybody push you back from making that money. I don't know why I got to say that. Open heart and elusive. Dishonest trick. I feel like somebody wants to like pour their heart out to you though. They want some kind of vulnerability from you. But it's hard when this person was like dishonest or they betrayed you some way, somehow. Beauty. Yeah. Fertility. Divine masculine. Oh, this person may want to knock you up. Just FYI. All right. But you may also realize that, you know what? We may be better off not dealing with each other right now. Twin flames. What did I say? All right, beauty. Yeah, mistakes. Chemistry. You and this person, listen, I will tell you this much. I will tell you this much. If you rekindle with this person a little bit, you may end up knocked up. Just saying. It's like, yeah, don't get distracted out there. If that's not what you want, all right? One day perspective, rejection. Yeah, I feel like you're rejecting this person. This person is definitely longing for you. They feel that you've put some kind of like hex on them or witchcraft or something in a way that they can't get over you. Okay. I just feel like, yeah, right now there's still some bitterness attached to this. So there may be some distance coming up. Escaping, pride, broken. Yeah, apology. I feel like your guards are still up, right? I get it. All right. Anything else? Conflicted, shocking, and intuition. That's your intuition. Shocking. That's that tower moment. That's that tower moment that's coming up between you and this person. Okay. I feel like this person is really going to try to pour their heart out. You may also know, or this could be revealed. Maybe they're going to talk about some kind of third party influence. Doesn't have to be another person per se, but there is some kind of influence here there's some kind of interference between you and this person. I hope this all made sense for you. I think it's the first time I read you, I think. And thank you for trusting me with your energy. All right, you got 427, authenticity. Everyone suffers from distrust and insecurity from time to time. Luckily, your angels are well aware of the depth of your inner fortitude. This is a sign of hope and encouragement, especially if you're doubting your abilities. Stay true to yourself. Pay attention to your instincts and gut feelings. Your body will tell you when something isn't right for you. Damn, these messages have been on point. Be sure that what you do feeds the soul. Your affirmation: I love the person I have worked so hard to become. Everything I just told you, girl, this is your confirmation. I keep saying girl. I'm sorry. I know. All right. Number 55. Number 55. All right. Number 55. Can you tell me what's the Sagittarius thinking or feeling? Whichever makes sense. Okay. What is the Sagittarius thinking or feeling? What's the Sagittarius currently thinking or feeling? What are they feeling? What is this person feeling? What is this person feeling? The Lovers. Death. Wheel of Fortune. Damn. Big energy. Four of Pentacles. And the Queen of Cups. The Lovers. Nine of Cups. Death. Queen of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Eight of Wands. This person is feeling a lot of insecurity about how something is going to turn out. This person is really in a lot of anxiety about, sadness and regret about what they know now is their wish fulfillment, where they want to be. Death and the Queen of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Nine of Swords, Hermit. They're stressed out about the future, about what's coming next. Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, King of Wands. And if there was any kind of breadcrumbing energy, this person realizes they did this shit to themselves. Queen of Cups, Eight of Wands, Page of Swords. They feel like they want to talk to you. They want to reach out. They're very sad and discontent about what's going on. And they want to move past it. They're trying to like get over some kind of ending, or, there's something about shifting their focus, or, it's like coming out of a negative headspace. The Wheel of Fortune, Hermit, and Nine of Swords, Ten of Wands. But damn, what they're feeling is a lot of burden. This person is stressed out. Four of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they realized that they were trying to breadcrumb, or they were holding on to some kind of King of Wands energy, like trying to be outside, trying to be, you know, it's not to say King of Wands is a negative energy. No, but when you go from the Emperor to the King of Wands, the King of Wands to Emperor, there was something about this person trying to be, or okay, because I just stopped talking completely. Okay, yeah, this person is, I guess this is why they're stressed out. So this is something about like this person realizing like they went from like maybe husband to like a player, or wanting to be out there, or some kind of Rico Suave kind of energy, knowing that they should have stepped up. All right. Queen of Cups, Page of Swords, Eight of Wands. Yeah. King of Pentacles. This person wants to talk. Okay. What are they going to do next? What are they going to do next? This person is stressed out because they're worried about the future. Six of Swords, Seven of Swords. They're going to try to sneak back into your energy. Yeah. Three of Wands. They're waiting for you for right now, though. The Fool. Are they going to come towards her? Is he going to come? Six of Cups. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles. King of Cups. He's coming towards you with much love. Wanting to heal. Tower. Four of Swords. This person is stressed out. Hangman. Magician. Six of Wands. This person is not going to give up. This person is very stressed out. They're going back and forth in their head like, why? I fucked up. I fucked up. Wanting to heal. Wanting to close out a negative cycle. To start a new one of love. All right. Hangman, the Magician, Six of Wands. Trying to get some kind of shift here. Six of Wands. Page of Wands. Yeah, they're not going to give up. Threw our whole family away. Well, they're feeling it now. Ten of Cups, Five of Wands. Yep, knowing. Damn, I put myself in this situation. I'm on timeout because I stressed my family out. Five of Pentacles. I'm left out in the cold now. And they want some kind of breakthrough. It's like they want to come back home. I want my family back. Eight of Swords. Strength. Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. And they feel like you're so defensive. Like, damn, it's hard to break through to her. So this person is like stress is like an understatement. Stress the fuck out. For their future. Like, what the hell did I do? Now what's going to happen? How do I, but they're not going to give up. They're not going to give up. And I want to say the more you withhold your energy, the more it's like, oh, hell no, you know? All right, number 5. You have shift. Take a breath. This one is all about change. Big shifts are on the horizon and your angels want you to embrace it. Change can be a bit jarring. It may not be easy, but it sure as heck won't be boring. You can't always predict how things will turn out, but you can stay flexible. Standing still will get you nowhere. Step forward with confidence. Your affirmation: I let go of all excuses for not improving my life. All right, love. All right, number 444. General from my number 444. What is to come? You're very welcome, my love. Number 444. General. Uh-oh. Okay, what is all these? I'll take these because I don't like how they came out. Knight of Wands, Ten of Swords, King of Cups, and the Temperance. The Sun at the bottom of the deck. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, Sagittarius energy. One more. Death. Scorpio energy. What's coming up? Knight of Wands. King of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag is coming towards you. Ten of Swords. The Star to heal a situation from some kind of betrayal or something that was very painful. King of Cups. Yeah, you're receiving communication from somebody, like a loved one. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This person could just feel like they love you a lot. Okay. Temperance. They want to heal a situation for sure. Yeah, they want to apologize. They want to make, I don't know why I want to say they want to break bread with you again. I'm not sure what that means to you. Death. Yeah, Seven of Wands. They don't want this to be done and over with. Emperor, heavy Aries energy. King of Wands, heavy fire sign. This could be a soulmate energy that wants to heal things with you. Ten of Pentacles, you and this person could have a family together. This could be a family situation. This person really feels trapped. What's Eight of Swords? Yeah, Ten of Cups because of their happiness. They've learned some kind of lesson here. Nine of Cups. Page of Swords. Yeah, they want to talk. They want some kind of new beginning. They want to, elevate from this. What's this? Death, Seven of Wands, Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the Devil. I feel like they've recognized some kind of toxicity within them. Eight of Cups. Yeah, they don't want to fight anymore. They want to move past some kind of argument, big fight, judgment. They want another chance. Hangman. They've had some kind of shift. They want to make things right. All right. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, they want to change something. They want to work things out. They want to balance things out here. Heavy fire sign, Leo energy, Cancer energy. They want to move past some kind of interference, some kind of petty energy. Five of Swords. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, some kind of breadcrumbing energy. They feel like they've hurt you or something like that. The Sun, Seven of Swords. Something here was maybe revealed about this person there's something that was exposed here that's putting them in some kind of anxiety. All right, so oh my God, thank you so much. I don't know if I've ever read you before. I was like, okay, I was a little like, okay, does this make sense? Thank you so much. I appreciate your comment. I love that. Thank you. Okay. So what are they going to do? Seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Emperor, Seven of Wands, a Chariot. There could be some kind of blockage here, though. I don't know, some kind of car issue. It doesn't have to be. Some kind of blockage from this person, like, coming towards you right now. Are they going to do anything at all? Punk ass. No, I'm joking. They will. They will. But they're waiting for some kind of divine timing. Okay? Maybe they feel like, let me wait for your attitude to shift or something like that. For you not to be so mean. Or you not to be so cold. Or I don't know, whatever that means. They will. Okay. Number 444. Wow, hard work and an abundance mindset look amazing on you. You've really been putting in the effort, laying down that hard won groundwork for amazing growth and abundance. The universe loves someone who vibrates at that frequency of gratitude. So clap yourself. Okay, I think they meant pat yourself on the back and stick with it. You're on the right path to manifest your desires through hard work and intention. Your angels are watching over you, protecting you and your dreams. Your affirmation, a river of abundance flows through me. You are so on point. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate you guys for giving me feedback, because being here, this side ain't easy sometimes. I'm like, okay, I don't know if this is resonating. See, that's me doubting. I'm human. Thank you. All right. Number 1144, Capricorn. Okay. So you want a channel message. Okay. For number 1144. What's the present? What's going on with the presents? The present situation. What is the present situation for number 1144? Hold on. Oof, I got hot all of a sudden. Somebody could be having like a hot flash or something like that. Or, I don't know. Maybe they're sitting under a fan or something like that right now. Okay. Present for number 1144. What's going on? Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Thank you, my Dorothy. I love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. The Temperance and the Devil. Capricorn energy. Ace of Cups. Okay. Judgment. Six of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Temperance. Hermit. Eight of Cups. Okay, I see that you walked away from someone or someone could have walked away from you. Five of Cups. So there was some kind of disappointment around the success of the situation. Seven of Wands, Queen of Cups, Five of Pentacles. I don't know, there's a little bit of abandonment issues here. Maybe feeling blocked off or feeling like, damn, this person just left. And, you know, Temperance and the Hermit, you probably felt like you had to like pick up the pieces or something like that. But I also see you making peace with the situation. The Devil and the Eight of Cups. Empress. Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups. King of Swords. Is this somebody else? Strength. Yes or no? Queen of Wands. I don't know. There's somebody else here, though. There's somebody else here. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Heavy Leo. Sagittarius, Aries. Empress, Devil, and Eight of Cups. Magician. What's that about? Somebody was very manipulative. Somebody could have been very obsessive, possessive, something like that. Somebody could have been juggling too. High Priestess. Somebody could have had some kind of side chick or side piece, a mistress or a side piece. Where is 1144 and all this? Emperor, Five of Swords, and the Lovers. Five of Swords, Four of Wands. Was this her? No, this was done to her. I don't know. Somebody could have, I don't know where you sit in all this, if this was done to you or you were doing this to someone. Because I'm getting some kind of interference in like a love situation. Feeling trapped. But I feel like somebody's definitely walking away for the better. Walking away from something toxic, something, you know, I don't know why I want to say oppressive. Is it oppressive? With the Devil energy here, though, somebody could have been very manipulative, playing a lot of mind games. Had somebody, this could have been like a mental abuse too. Okay, I don't mean to call you out like that, but so what's going on now? Ten of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Six of Pentacles. What's that about? There could be current burdens around finances as well because of the situation. Six of Swords, King of Pentacles, Hangman, Hierophant. What's that? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, there could be some kind of restriction around finances. This could have been a marriage. So somebody could have gone from married to single. Chariot, Knight of Pentacles. I feel like, you know, there's success right around the corner. And there's new love right around the corner and breakthrough. I feel like somebody is going to want a second chance. All right, so let's see what's the present. Somebody could have also felt like, you know, they didn't know how they're going to do without somebody. Like, what am I going to do now? Like, there could have been some kind of energetic codependency here. Or this could be financial codependency. But maybe holding on to a situation because it's like, well, what's next? Somebody's leveling up, though. That is actually a card, leveling up. So what's coming up in this situation? What's coming up in this situation? What's coming up in the near future? Queen of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, Leo energy. Heavy Leo. Strength. I see a lot of like courage. Trying to take action, Devil. Capricorn energy. Okay, that's you. Five of Wands. Feels like drama though. Justice. Okay. Be careful of any kind of upcoming legal situation, okay? Like police being involved in a situation, devil, Hierophant. Okay. I like this. 7 of Wands. Yeah. I see you blocking out the BS. I see you blocking out the drama because I do see you learning some kind of lessons. What's this? 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles. There's a third party though. Or somebody interfering here. 5 of Swords. Yeah. Somebody could be married. 2 of Wands. Somebody could have an option between doing what's right, like the wife and the mistress, or the husband and the side piece. 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands, Ace of Swords. Yeah, but I see you moving forward. What's the energy around 11:40, 11:44 when it comes to future energy? Hermit, High Priestess, 9 of Pentacles. I see you really going within and realizing who the hell you are. Okay, I see you like again leveling up. You're leveling up spiritually, emotionally. If as far as your independence, as far as your within yourself, like there's something about here having dignity. All right, Page of Swords, King of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. I see you making some kind of change here. 10 of Pentacles. Whoa. Now, let me tell you something. There's also something here about an investment. There's also something here about things going really well for you. All right. Once you start doing the work, there's some kind of big time money, big time windfall of money coming towards you. All right. I do see you being, I guess, I get it, upset, or there's some kind of sadness here regarding a stability or family situation. But I see you balancing that out. 4 of Pentacles. I see you holding back from somebody, and this is actually opening doors to a lot of success. What else could this person expect? 4 of Cups, 3 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. There's something here. I don't know. Are you waiting for some kind of money? Because you are going to get it. What's the wait? What's the wait? 5 of Pentacles, the Moon, and the 8 of Pentacles. Not knowing if something is going to work out. Your confirmation is that it is. It is going to work out. It is going to work out. 7 of Cups, 2 of Swords. But there's something, I know I'm throwing a lot of messages at you because I am getting a lot of messages. There's something about you not being delusional in the situation anymore. You need to close that cycle out. Like enough of the insecurities, enough of that. There's something about you leveling up again. If you've been waiting for some kind of financial breakthrough, some kind of money, it is going to come. But there's something big about your love life or somebody, the way somebody treats you, the way somebody can't make a decision, the way somebody got you in limbo, or the way somebody have you insecure or overthinking a situation you need to close out. You are the Empress. Queen of Cups, 10 of Wands, and the Death. You may have to release somebody that you love, because this person is not in the right energy. 9 of Cups, somebody that you feel is wish fulfillment. I want to see what else you got coming towards you. Yeah, the Chariot. You have some kind of success. What else? What else? The Hierophant. Nice. The Emperor. Wow. Page of Cups. So you got an apology coming. The Fool. Okay. The Chariot. Yeah, but I see you being very like now mind over heart. 6 of Wands. Heavy Aries energy. 4 of Wands. 5 of Wands. Okay. Somebody's going to try to make right with you. Somebody's definitely rushing in. They want to talk now. But 3 of Cups and the 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's the little insecurities. There's a third party here. I don't know if you have the third party. There's 2 masculines. I don't know. Again, this is the first time I'm reading you because I'm like, what? Okay, so somebody's trying to rush back, but there may be some kind of like issue with starting over or having some kind of leap of faith, because there's a third party here. 8 of Wands, Ace of Swords. Yeah, somebody wants to fight for you, but somebody has an option. 2 of Swords, the High Priestess, the 10 of Wands. Somebody doesn't want to release somebody else. Somebody's really thinking about their love life. Like, damn, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. Somebody's trapped. Somebody could be trapped in a marriage. Somebody could be trapped in a situation. Tower, 7 of Pentacles, and that got that person stressed out. I don't know if this is you. But what is the advice for this for her? 10 of Swords, 6 of Cups, Queen of Swords, 9 of Cups, Hangman. There's a shift here. What's your wish fulfillment? What makes you happy? Death, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. What are you holding on to? Why haven't you let somebody go? You're holding on to, like, you don't want to release somebody, or somebody doesn't. There's something like that. Eight of Cups, but you know exactly what you need to go towards, like what makes you happy, what you love. Death, Knight of Wands. You need to release somebody. I feel like this is you. I feel like you're the one insecure, or in some kind of, like, you don't know. There's a forward movement that you want to take. You know, now this whole thing just makes, I mean, it just, I don't know. Hopefully this is making sense. I feel like you know who you love, you know who you want to be with. Okay. Or what's emotionally fulfilling for you. Again, take the energy as it resonates, because, I mean, either way it can go. There's a cycle you need to close out that's just not in alignment anymore. But will she? Nine of Wands. I don't see you doing that. I don't see you doing that, though. I see you still holding on to whatever it is that you're supposed to release, or that you know that you need to release. Damn, there's a lot of messages. I hope this made sense. I don't even know what I just told you. What's coming up in this situation? Running, ghosting, disappearing, invisible. What's coming up in this situation? Trapped. Yep. Stuck, tied down, captive. Yep. That's what I feel. Healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing. Emotional storm. Yeah, I see somebody going back and forth here emotionally, not knowing what to do. It's almost like crying in silence. Apology. Running, mistakes, trapped, conflicted. Yeah, somebody has an option. Somebody's like between two worlds right now. Releasing, heart fog, not knowing what to do, lusting over someone else, abandoned, exhausted, in memories. There could be a situation where somebody feels they don't want to abandon someone or something like that. Foundation. Tell me about foundation. Clarity and bitterness. There's an unhappy marriage in a situation. All right. I hope this made sense. 1144, leveling up. Jeez, stop. I feel like somebody's touching me. 1144. I'm not crazy, guys. I promise. It's my hair. 1144. The best decisions are made from a place of peace and stability. Check in on your foundation. How are you keeping yourself grounded, centered? Are there any needs that you may be neglecting? Prioritize your inner work. Pour your whole heart into whatever it is you're working on. We promise all that labor will pay off in the long run. Any positive adjustments you can make to your habits help to cultivate a life of greater happiness and reward. Your affirmation: I level up my life by changing one thing at a time. Okay, guys. Okay. One more. We're almost there. My battery's good. Yeah. All right. Number 777. Number 777. What are the Cancer's energy towards number 777? Let me light some sage. I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay. Number 777. What are the Cancer's energies towards her?
Eight of Swords. Eight of Wands. So in his head about some kind of forward movement here. The Judgment in his head about wanting to contact you for a second chance or contacting you, period, or moving forward with you. Yeah, the Fool. The King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. The Hermit, overthinking something. Eight of Swords. Yeah, Three of Wands, waiting for you, though. Eight of Wands, he's waiting for you to reach out and apologize. But he wants a second chance. He wants a happy ending. He's learned some kind of lesson. He wants to build with you. High Priestess, but there's silence between you and this person? Told me he wasn't. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So he's waiting to, okay, so what is this? Eight of Swords, High Priestess, Three of Wands, Queen of Cups. So there's soulmate energy. What is he waiting on? Three of Swords, Seven of Wands. He's waiting to move forward or past someone. I don't know. Is he still dealing with somebody else? Okay, you know what? Hold on. Let me see. Temperance. There's a lot of waiting here. And it's almost like he's waiting for you to reach out and be quite honest here. Did he go back to someone else? Because I do see somebody else here. So what are his feelings towards her? What are his energy towards her? Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, wanting to talk, death. One of rebirth, Three of Cups, Nine of Cups. He wants to reconcile. So what is stopping him from doing that? The Star, the Tower, and the Six of Wands. What's the Tower? The Lovers, the Moon, and the Seven of Pentacles. What's Seven of Pentacles and the Moon? Five of Cups. So some kind of sadness and regret. Nine of Swords, a lot of anxiety. Five of Swords, Two of Swords. What's that? Page of Wands, Four of Cups. I feel like he's dealing with somebody he doesn't want to be with. I'm going to be quite honest. Is there anybody else in his energy? Ten of Wands, Ace of Wands, and Two of Pentacles. What's that? Wheel of Fortune. I feel like, I'm going to be quite honest. There isn't somebody else in his life. I just feel like he needs to close out a cycle completely, or he needs to release somebody energetically. That's what this is giving me. I want to say that he does have right intentions towards you. Absolutely. He does need to heal. He does need to heal. He's in a lot of anxiety about something that happened here. He feels like he wants to balance out, but he almost feels like this is like this situation is way too far gone. Like you're way too far gone. I don't feel like he's dealing with anyone. When I said, is he dealing with somebody? Ten of Wands, he released that person. So if there was any kind of juggling, Wheel of Fortune, you know, that Wheel of Fortune, there's some kind of change here. There's some kind of close of a cycle. I just feel right now he's in his head a lot. He's in his head a lot. He definitely wants to come towards you. Definitely wants to come towards you. So what's stopping him is the confidence, is the action. And that's why he drunk texted you. That's why he called you. He wants to put in the work, though. And he wants to move things to calmer waters. He wants to move away from all this. And I keep asking, is he dealing with anyone? There has been some kind of shift. There's some kind of blockage here. So his energy towards you is that he wants to work things out, but he's right now being a punk. No, let me not say that. Let me not say that. He's right now. I don't feel like he's confident enough. That's why he drunk texted you. He drunk called you, because that's when, you know, the liquid courage kicks in. He know he fucked up. What else? What else is his energy towards her? King of Wands, the Star. Yeah, Magician. He wants to manifest a reconciliation. He wants to heal something, but he's going slow about it. He's trying to be strategic. He wants to come and apologize,
But right now he's in his head big time. He feels like he's definitely learned some kind of lesson. He knows the distance between you is the lesson. The Hermit, Three of Wands, yeah, the Fool, the Nine of Swords. It's like he's beating himself up. But he definitely wants to contact you. Is he dealing with the baby mama still? Death, Two of Wands, the Sun, Hangman, Five of Wands. Nope. I guess that may be coming out to light to you too. Death, Ace of Cups. I feel like that's a done deal. He realized that that was all passionate, or that he was very impulsive. There's something here maybe about just the child, but I don't feel like they're dealing with each other. Yep. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh gosh, is this okay? So what is currently going on between him and the baby mama? Cancer and the Capricorn. What is going on between Victor and his baby mama sibling? What's currently going on between those two? Five of Wands fighting. I'm telling you, there's issues. Eight of Swords. He's feeling trapped in the situation. Four of Wands. Yeah, he's feeling trapped in this. Yeah. He made a bad decision. Five of Wands, Eight of Swords. I told you, some kind of so much love. Girl, I'm telling you, there's issues here. He's like, fuck, what did I get myself into? I was impulsive as fuck. This person may be toxic too. Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Yeah, Knight of Swords. A lot of arguing. They could be nasty when they argue too. Eight of Swords. Yeah, Ten of Cups. He feels trapped. This ain't where he want to be. The song that came to my mind is not where he's at, is where he wants to be. Four of Wands. Strength. Knight of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Cups. He wants to go towards you. The Devil in reverse. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Oh, somebody could be promiscuous. This is side piece energy here too. Okay, so I guess, yeah, they could have fights about you too. I'm gonna be quite honest. They could have fights about you. And Devil in reverse and the Two of Swords. I feel like she withdrew her energy because she knows that somebody else like lives in his head, which is this her? Six of Wands. This is like a hell yes. Okay. There's Four of Pentacles, a lot of arguments over maybe who he loves or something like that, where his happiness lies. There could be also Six of Pentacles. There could be also issues around money. Okay, there could also be issues about him not manning up, or maybe he's just trying to be there as a father, but not as a husband. Yeah. So what's coming up between these people, the baby mama and him? Two of Wands, the Justice, Knight of Cups, Empress, Lovers, and the Two of Cups. What are they going to do? Hangman, Page of Swords, Chariot, Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords. I'm going to be honest. I really feel like they may get back together. They're going to try to work things out, but it's all because of, like, that's the right thing to do. All right. They're going to try to talk about moving things along because that's the right thing to do. But there's a but. Two of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Three of Wands. I feel like he's still always going to like wait to go towards you or something. He's confused. I don't feel like he's confused. I just feel like he's trying to manifest something with you. And it's almost like, well, if you're not give him the time of day, which I understand, hell yeah, why would you? He may just try to work things out with her for the logical part of it. So his dumbass. All right, what was that number? That was you, 777. You know what I want to tell you though, because you got 777, you got luck. I'm gonna tell you how I tell my friends. You dodge that chancleta. You dodge that bullet. All right. Consider this a loving reminder that you are not alone. You're connected to the vastness of the cosmos, to the higher realms. Focus on your spiritual side. What practices bring you peace? How are you moving toward greater expansion, greater awareness? However, you're incorporating growth into your life, make sure you're doing it with consistency. When your energy is regularly tuned to the frequency of awareness, you are attracting more than this. You're attracting more of the same from the universe. Your affirmation: I'm attracting magic with each and every breath. Mm-hmm. All right, my loves, I will timestamp momentarily. I love you guys. Thank you, Astro, for holding this down as usual. I will be back on Tuesday. Okay, please do not wait for the last minute. All right, I try to, always tell you guys. Oh gosh, all right, I try to always tell you guys like 2 days ahead of time. So we're gonna go back to probably Tuesdays and Thursdays. All right, so make sure you're looking at the community board. Don't forget to get your manifestation oils; those are on sale. All right. I truly, of course, I believe in them. I mean, I've been doing them since I was a kid. Okay, and if you believe in energy and tarot and law of attraction, they work. All right. My pleasure. I love you all. Thank you all for being here. I always have a great time on these. I will continue tomorrow the April reads. I don't know. Let me know. Drop her. What do you guys want? Do you want me to go back to weekly vibe checks? Do you want me to keep? I don't know. I try to switch it up so we don't get bored. Okay. I love you guys. Twin. Yes. All right, guys. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I'll see you guys tomorrow, I should say, to continue those reads. I may do like an all science again. All right. And and I'm gonna also create a post. I was gonna do a promo, I said, this week of like the 15 minutes, 22. I may not, since these readings are pretty much like the promo. I don't know if you guys like want pre-recorded for 15 minutes reads. But I may just add on to these live sessions, like different options. All right. Okay. I'll see you guys. Have a wonderful night. Have a great start of your week. I love you guys. And don't forget your manifestation.